What is up, people of Foland? This is the Anime Squad Podcast, episode 99.
Episode 99.
And I'm your villager, Omar.
I'm your Night Lord, Robbie.
Your Dark Knight, David.
And your soldier, Josh.
And most importantly, never forget, I need you to crit that like button. I need you to try to attack the comment section.
Triangles.
Activate Astra, that subscribe button. And most importantly, Gale, force that notification bell.
Whoa, moving again.
Yes, move again. And like always, and never forget, we have timestamps for your favorite shows of the week and social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Follow us there, Discord. And one more important thing. Unfortunately, for the minis that are separate video, we are now tying it into the main podcast because we're gonna run out of shows for the minis, so might as well just integrate it here for now.
And for our audio listeners.
Yes, for our audio listeners,
First time hearing, if you want to.
Yes, so we haven't forgot about you guys. So thank you for all the support, and let's just jump into it. Starting off with the Cuphead Show, episode 2.
Woohoo.
And it's, I wasn't here for the first one, so
No, you weren't.
yeah, watching both of these, I was like, oh man, it feels like nostalgic, because off of the old school cartoons of a lot of like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Especially in this episode.
Oh, especially
a lot of physical
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah. So like,
There's just so much love and attention that's we've said this in the last week, but there's so much love and attention put into like these characters and like these like plot threads. And I actually found out that apparently that the creator of the show also worked on I don't know, we didn't mention this last week, but the creator of this show also worked on the 2013 Mickey Mouse shorts.
Oh.
The black and white ones.
Yeah. Oh.
So that explains a lot as to why the style of the show is the way it is, because for the most part the game had kind of like a blank slate kind of feel. Aside from the fact that there was an homage to the 1930s and stuff, Cuphead and Mugman for the most part didn't really have much going for them. So like that explains a lot as to why they act the way they do and why the comedy is the way it is. Because that show's tone is very similar to that the Mickey Mouse show, which is fantastic, by the way. So it explains a lot.
Okay. And
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like just from watching, it's like it, like Rabbi said, has a lot of, well, like Omar said, it has a lot of homages like Tom and Jerry classic shows with the physical comedy, and then the art style is very similar to that of like an old Disney film and stuff like that. Like it seems to have pulled a lot of inspiration while also giving it a new identity.
Yeah. No, very much so, because Cuphead and Mugman, they were just characters you play in the game and just beat up bosses and
It was pretty funny when they were getting directions like take care of that radio. That's my one thing. I don't want you guys to mess up.
And then I love when he comes back and sees the destruction. He's like, "Oh, boys will be boys."
No,
and he sees the radio, and he's like, "Oh my god, the radio!"
No, it's great that like they made Elder Kettle into like an actual character, because like in the game he's just kind of around just for tutorials and just kind of like in between cutscenes and stuff. So the fact that he's actually here, like actually like being their guardian and just kind of like being like this elder like guardian figure is really cool to see.
Yeah. And it was also interesting to see when the baby ripped his mustache out. I was like, I never wanted to see that.
The baby was a menace to society.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dennis the Menace, man.
Especially when like it did his disgusting face, that mama. I love that part. It was funny.
It's like he started going Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Oh, very much so. Freaking evil baby.
Yes.
And this episode, there's not really much to talk about. It's just simple comedy.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry.
I think going ahead now to think about it, I think we're gonna go at least 2 episodes with
we kind of need to, because there's not really much to kind of go off of, because these are very simple.
They're like 15 minutes long too.
Not even. They're 10 minutes.
They're 10?
10 minutes, and then
10 minutes.
The like
the Netflix
credits,
the
the networks and
Yeah.
everything.
Oh,
And
that's
it's 4
true.
minutes
yeah, it's
long.
only 10 minutes.
Okay, so,
So
I guess like maybe 2 or 3 episodes each.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you think about it, it's fitting in a sense because the length of these episodes are, just like the old Looney Tunes or Fleischer cartoons
Or if
that were like 7 minutes.
Yeah,
Makes
or,
sense.
or your usual like new cartoons like SpongeBob they ran for 10 minutes each.
They're 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You could easily fit like 2 or 3 segments.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, those shows like they had two stories to it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like once that story ended, there was like another one after that.
Yeah, so we could easily just do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
moving on forward, we would do 2 episodes for the Cuphead show, and simple premise, wacky antics. The baby was hilarious, and I like how they got rid of it too.
I think this baby character was also original to the show too. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
The
seeing this
closest thing I
character
can
either.
remember to there being a baby in the game was the that one boss in the theater, where you fight that theater actress, and you go through her. Again, if you guys played the game, you guys know what I'm talking about. But there's like
Yeah.
a thing. So I think there might have been like a baby like there, but I can't really recall if it's the same.
Oh, for me, I think the most hilarious part was when how they at first like, oh, don't fight. That was another rule, and they
yeah.
started right away fighting.
Yeah, why are we fighting?
But-
It's because
But at
we
the
told us
allowed
not
to do
to.
but that's not the funniest part. The funniest part was when the old man, the kettle guy, was fighting the baby.
Oh, yeah.
When they were both fighting.
yeah.
And then they were like trying to pull him out like a war veteran.
Yeah.
The horror elder abuse.
And I like how they were getting ready. Mugman has a plunger. So I'm like, what are you gonna do with that, my man?
It's war. But yeah.
Yeah, but that was episode 2 of Cuphead, and going further, we would do 2. Next anime, we have The Legend of Vox Machina, episode 5. And since we lost our party member, Pike going on to restore her crystal, we got the rest of the group going back to Percival's.
Can I just
hometown.
say that this, man, it kind of sucks that like with all these episodes that we've seen so far, like our group's been getting nothing but L's.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I mean that was like
W with the dragon.
that's true. Yeah.
That was like the only one that I can think
But
of.
that was luck though.
That was completely not only that, but
Yeah.
out of like the 5
No,
episodes.
They fought him.
Yeah.
They fought as a team.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's the tone. Like that was the tone how they set up for the first episode. Like these are not like your typical heroes. Like your father.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Like, they're pretty, like not great at what they do.
They're brash.
Yeah.
And they're not your typical heroes either, too.
Yeah. So like jumping in is like, oh I like the whole the genie shop. What was his name? Grimoire shop.
Oh yeah,
And like how like just put on my tab.
yeah.
And then
Put on my tab.
it's like yo, give me all the holy water and it's like, this is it.
That's I
all
have.
the
This is
arrows
cool.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, so that was cool, and I was like, damn, and they lost. Oh yeah, they got a sweet ride. They got a sweet caravan.
Yeah.
Pimped out and
Nice.
everything.
And then they were getting attacked.
Yes, by some Resident Evil dogs.
Resident
Yeah.
Evil dogs, man. I was like, holy moly.
Yeah,
the,
like
the funny thing that I thought was, I don't know, that was funny was when they picked up Scanlan.
oh no.
And then they like tied him up and then
No.
they stuck his tongue in his mouth. And he liked it.
Oh.
I had a feeling someone was gonna bring that up.
That was a funny part. I was like, this is hilarious.
And then, no, it's funny
Uh.
too because he's like, oh.
No, he was
like,
surprised at
"Whoa."
first. He was like,
Oh, yeah, it's so fitting for that character to be into that.
Oh, especially his story.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
He's
no,
still finished though.
Still finished.
that was nasty though.
no, everyone has their
Their badass like hero story.
yeah,
Or like
dark.
Caleb was dark though. 'Cause that one was just like she threw it like a guy like stumbled onto like a pit of lava and it's like just dying slowly.
And then she stomps on him.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
Like, come on, die already.
Like, shut up.
I also thought it was weird how like the two twins, how the girl was like jealous him like showing attention to.
And they're
to
twins too,
Taylor.
so they're
And I'm like, why are you like? And then she's like, every rose has a star. And I'm like, you're tripping.
Sweet Home Alabama. You know what else can I say?
I feel like that has to. I guess hopefully that kind of addresses how they escaped whatever they were from.
Yeah.
And, like maybe that's why I was like, oh, I only can
There's-
stick to you, really.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like a lot of like
Yeah, we need-
backstory that we need to.
we need it from
dissect
them.
into.
Especially them.
Yeah.
Percival is the only one so far that we have like a straight up like backstory, like what
and
happened.
it's
to them.
tragic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was
Speaking
trash.
of Percival,
Super tragic.
He's all like moody.
Yeah, edgy.
Yeah, resting.
No, but
resting bitch.
it makes
They're like-
sense, man.
They're like, what's the worst monsters you face? And he's like, we're gonna face them right now,
Yeah.
tomorrow. And they're like,
All right.
No, but
Okay.
but it makes sense though. I would be
I mean,
upset
it
too.
makes sense, but he's like,
But he killed the mood for the
Yeah.
group.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
they were up to
Grog
it.
mentioned it. He was like,
Buzzkill.
what a buzzkill.
he killed the mood.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Grog, man, what a different take and for him in this episode. How he was just sad when Pike's
Yeah.
not there, and I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that from him.
He's crying, man.
Because I mentioned this last episode, but him and Pike, well, not last episode, but I think the episode before that, like him and Pike were like a duo basically,
Mhm.
and I think it further hints that like they were originally like a pair before they were officially part of like Vox Machina. So that's my theory.
Oh yeah, because she always chills on top of him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean that makes sense.
So they're
close
always cool.
bond.
Yeah.
yeah. I was just-
But when is the bear gonna show up?
I know, man. They keep leaving the bear behind.
Well, why even have him around?
This bear, why is he even there?
Exactly, man. We're like 5 episodes in, and the bear hasn't done nothing.
That's animal racism, man.
For real. At least with Dragon Quest Dai, Gomichi's around.
Yeah. Shame.
Yeah,
Shame,
he's
Vox
always there.
Machina.
Yeah, man. Bring the bear next time. I mean,
Let the bear have some fun.
but honestly,
But
I didn't want the bear where they're at now.
but of course, we start getting Perseus, right?
Percival.
Percival. We're starting to get a little bit more on him because he
Oh, yeah, he
opens
was
up a
talking
little bit
about
more.
the-
Yeah.
The town that he grew up in, and
Yeah.
And then they were kind of jokingly saying stuff, but like he's like serious. He's like, Are you not witnessing the forest? The forest supposed to be green,
yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, because his town's kind of like the world trees there, kind of right, like
Yeah.
the
the sun tree.
Yeah.
and then it's just pure darkness.
Darkness.
Yeah.
That whole
It's like, it's like, no offense, Percival, but your trash. Their town kind of sucks.
Yeah, and then they have people hanging on the tree that look like them.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that was messed up.
There were villagers that were forced into cosplaying as them, and they were hung to kind of represent that, hey, these guys that kind of look like you guys are next.
Yeah.
You guys are next.
Message received.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because his face shows it all.
Oh yeah. That's feel sorry for the kid.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Damn.
But yeah. Oh, one more thing.
Circle of life.
I liked Percival's gun. Like it has a name
Oh, for every.
for each chamber. So like whenever he does get that beautiful moment of revenge, he knows which chamber to put it in.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Like
Yeah.
the names of them. He's like, okay, this bullet's for you.
Mhm.
And this one's for you. And this one's for
This
you.
one's for
Kinda
you, and I'm
reminds
gonna
me of-
swap between them.
Yeah. So I thought it was cool. Cool little detail.
Kind of reminds me of Aaron Black from MKX.
Oh yeah.
Where like his special, he has like the bullet name after like whoever he's shooting.
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's like Scorpion.
That's so true. I'm worried about Percival himself because he's loose cannon. Like I feel like
Yeah.
once he's gonna see the vampires, like
Oh yeah. For a second, his smoke was coming back too.
yeah, and we only saw
He's gonna
the,
go full.
Angry.
He's gonna go full plague doctor.
yeah, man.
We need more explanation for what his power is, because right now he just looks like a normal dude.
Mm. So hopefully we see more on that, and yeah, I mean,
Can't wait for the next episode.
yeah, it was good. It was a good episode, honestly.
Good episode.
Good episode. You
Very
know.
solid.
Well balancing comedy and
Again, our
seriousness.
group took the L because they did lose the book.
They lost the book and
Oh,
the
yeah.
supplies and the
That's a-
horses.
Yes.
The horses
All
got
the horses
shattered.
The horses are very dead. It's like that one episode of Java's reincarnation when the horse falls off?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a horse. It was a cow.
Same thing, bro.
They all fell off the cliff.
But they didn't. But to be fair, that cow knew exactly what it did.
Now that you bring that up, you know what it reminded me of? Like, you know, in SpongeBob, when the buff dude, he's like, oh, I need to get out of here.
I need to get out of here.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Legend of Vox Machina. Good episode, and hopefully we get more answers for next week.
Mm-hmm.
The next show we have Life with an Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated into a Total Fantasy Knockout, episode 7. Hey, did you know some people praise a big giant squid as their god?
What? No way.
Yeah. Because he gives prospered to the land, but he's really just a pervert.
Yeah, a big old
What?
pervert.
To be fair,
He likes beautiful, fair-skinned maidens.
yes, petite in
Petite in particular. Wow. What very specific tastes
Yes,
that this god has.
I always liked the voice, that voice of the god squid. He was like,
Yeah.
oh my.
Yeah. When he gets impaled on the thing and he's still like trying to get the.
Just trying to get a
Still-
snack.
Trying to get his
He's
snack.
still hanging on to this mortal coil.
Already ate one. And then she comes out and she's like, "You're coming with me." Like,
Oh, the funny part for me, the funny part was when the girl agreed to what's the
Oh, the chieftain?
the chieftain and suit guy, what's his name?
Jinguji.
Jinguji. When they did like, oh, do you trust me? Yeah, I trust you.
Yeah, because you know they form a pact. It was like, yo, let's just disgrace this
and
god.
then the
Yes.
elf girl's like, kind of handsome after all. Like, bruh.
And then
And then he just throws her.
yeah,
in the
yeet it
water.
Hey,
into the water.
speaking of thinking that the suit man is handsome,
Oh,
the suit man also has yet another admirer.
Another admirer.
Yeah.
Very
Trade guy.
yes.
the merchant kind of dude. He was like, damn, bro.
Like, why are you here?
Yeah, no, he's like that awkward third wheel.
Yes.
And he was getting close to him. He was like, huh, what?
He was like, what? You want me to feed you squids?
You want me to rub your neck, man?
I'm like, "Oh, bro, stop.
I also
Gay
thought
pride.
that it was pretty interesting to see how Jinguji gets weaker when Tachibana.
Yeah.
Oh, weakness found.
Yeah, that was interesting. I didn't see that coming. I thought he was just OP.
Nope.
So.
Yeah, he's like, oh,
Not on his own. Remember, he is her weapon.
Yup.
Yeah.
And what's a weapon if the wielder doesn't use it, right?
And those demon people recognized it.
Ooh, they know the weakness.
Yeah.
They know the weakness now.
Yeah, for the little time they had, they was like, damn, we got it. We got him.
We got him.
she also leveled up too.
A lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, choo, choo,
Yeah.
choo, choo.
Like 5 levels.
Yes.
Defeat a giant squid. Did you know you can only catch squid at night?
Apparently.
They're
but
not turned.
I didn't know that until this episode.
Just kind of hanging out there in the water for like
I know
7 hours.
that little damn kid was like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all
No.
supposed to hunt, catch squid? You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Idiot.
Idiota.
Stupid.
Freaking baka.
But yeah.
But yeah, like Josh said earlier, like when he yeeted that chieftain, I was like, that's hilarious. I didn't see that coming.
She didn't even see it either. Lost trust.
But yeah, I wonder where we go from here. You know, back to Kirito-kun.
Back to Kyuzo-kun, maybe, or maybe
Or that new
finding out
character.
the new character and what that new character is about.
And yeah, I mean, basically, yeah, the giant squid was basically my highlight.
Yeah.
My
But unfortunately,
died.
that giant squid is now past tense,
That's food.
dead,
yeah.
food for everyone.
Hey, they all enjoyed it. Oh, one more thing. When they were eating like just regular squid, I thought it was weird that the squid's mouth kept on moving. It was
Oh, that was disturbing.
Oh yeah, it's like clanging its teeth together. I'm
yeah. Yeah.
like, what is going on here?
Oh, and the one thing is like they gave up already. Their god are like, oh, our god's not real.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, they just gave it up already, like really quickly.
Yeah.
Like,
Is he good though?
How does he taste?
But we need another someone to take charge.
So the chieftain
She
gets
doesn't want
elected.
to. She doesn't want to.
She doesn't want to. She's like,
she doesn't. Want, she's trying to
Want
run
to.
away.
Yeah.
she's like, F that.
Yeah.
Just want
That
revenge.
y'all are mad weird.
Yeah. Y'all squids are good though.
Yeah, she likes the squid.
Yeah, she loves squid.
So,
She's like the only character that's tried both gods.
yeah.
Oh, dang. What was a false god, though?
Yeah, if you put it in that way, yeah. But yeah, that was Life with an Ordinary Guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout. And we will be moving on to the next show. We have The Genius Prince Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt, episode 7. These titles are amazing.
Long title to another long title.
Yeah.
You made it sound so natural.
Hey.
I was like I've never heard you say the titles that well.
Oh, thank you, man.
That was like watching performance art.
Thank you. What you guys think about my? Anyways, the episode was savage.
Yeah.
Savage.
Absolutely.
Hardcore. My man just was like, "F this, I'm just gonna kill you."
As soon as you
It's fun.
I just
it-
murdered
it's
two people.
It's fun. No, it's funny that at first it's like, oh, are you gonna kill the guy? Like, are you sure gonna kill him? And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
And then when,
he says that like he
Yeah.
says in an earlier scene he's like only a savage would do something that brash.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he says in an earlier scene because he's like, "You have to promise me you won't kill the guy."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Okay, where are we going with this?" And then this guy starts becoming a lunatic, talking about how he wants a genocide. And then he's like, "You know what? They deserve death."
Yeah, he's like, okay, my decision. You want it later? Or do you want it now? Of course, I want it now.
At least he gave him an option.
yeah.
He did.
Do you want it later or now? And then he just goes and kicks him in the face.
Kicks him in the face and stabs him in the heart.
Yep.
Yeah, one thing about this anime, they're quick with it, bro. They're like, no dilly dallying. Either,
Yeah,
the,
you're
either the
dead.
head or the
It's so
heart.
weird
You're
how-
dead?
How
Okay.
violent this anime is.
I know.
It's really violent. Like the people have died in horrible ways.
Like guys getting arms chopped off, heads chopped off, and like I don't
Falling
expect
off
it.
of a balcony.
Yeah.
chopped off.
Yeah.
Stabbed in the heart.
Because most of the times like very political, very like what do we do with the country and stuff like that. Nations talking to each other, it's like okay, this is normal, and then like like whoa, wait a minute,
This war, man.
Then you realize that wait no, this is basically the equivalent of the Middle Ages.
This is a battle, man.
This is how politics work.
I like your answer. So you have death. But yeah, Zeno should have been the one killing him, but Wine took over, and then Wine was like, "Hey, get the other guy. He betrayed you."
Felt bad for that guard that opened the door though.
I know, right? He was just doing his
Got
job.
kunai.
He's like,
And then he just gets.
is there something wrong? Ugh.
Is everything?
Kunai to the forehead.
just dead instantly.
I know. Poor guy. Wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reason why, of course, it's because for the character he likes.
Yes, Nymph.
Yeah.
Nymph and the other guy. That's also part of the race.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. But yeah.
But that was the anger.
Mm,
That's the reason why he attacked.
Yeah.
exactly. And since he knew that, he was in deep trouble.
Yeah.
But I like how the what's his name, Ralum, his personal guard. Like he's always has his back. He's like,
He does, yeah.
He's like, oh, what happened? Oh,
Everything they're like, I thought you were tired. What happened?
don't worry, boss. We'll get going.
We'll get things done right now.
Yeah,
I like even the getaway, like to leave the town. It was like there was multiple stuff happening.
Mhm.
So when they escaped, it didn't mean like, oh look, they just ran away like easy.
Oh, and the fact that the Natron, like the evil like cult or whatever,
Mhm.
was forced to fight the other guard. or
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, that was funny.
I love the whole like what they plan to like do and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So-
Like, they'll kill each other, and we'll just kill off whatever's left.
yeah. It's a simple tactic. It's a very like pincer attack move.
Tale as old as time.
But
because they thought that we're gonna like
I can't
charge
believe it
over
even
there.
worked.
Yeah.
It seems so ridiculous.
But who would go to a destroyed site at that point? They were thinking they were gonna go around the mountain or around the short area.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
like Robbie mentions, like, you know, medieval times, like whatever news you got, that was true.
Yes.
So like
The pigeon, right?
Yeah, that pigeon.
So whenever they heard about the shortcut area being, you know, blocked off, they're like, all right, so there's only 2 paths.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't think that our group would be in the middle
Where it's destroyed, pretty much.
where they destroy and then go with the pincer attack.
Mm-hmm.
Smart move. And hey, the Knight Shining Armor returns. Haggle. I mean, if you don't know, I don't blame you. But like the anime,
Haggle?
yeah.
Like whose man is this?
But the anime wanted you to feel like, oh man, Haggle,
This important fellow.
damn, dashing knight, that nice dash.
I thought you retired.
He's back. I don't know. I found it weird. I was like, okay, yeah, he's cool, I guess. But he had the best line. He was like, because the general was like, he's basically effed, right? He was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I lost everyone. It's just me.
I will now tell you my name. My name is.
I don't give a damn for names, boy. I'm retired. So I was like, damn, savage.
Heads rolling in this anime.
Oh yeah. Head chopped off and rolling.
Hey, but the biggest reveal after the whole pincer attack move, going back to the kingdom.
Oh, the fact that the Natra, like, the evil dudes are actually with them the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm talking about Zeno.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's
Zen-
the princess,
she-
and now they want to be a puppet state for Natra, which is funny.
Yeah. He didn't want that. He just wanted to, have another state.
He's like, okay, we'll just establish your guys' kingdom again. It's like, no, I can't.
I can't.
I'm a woman.
I'm a woman, I can't. I don't know how to lead. And then she's like
You do it.
messing with him, and he's like, ugh.
Yeah.
I got another waifu on my hands.
Oh,
What will
no.
do?"
I got another kingdom to take care of now too.
So much for.
She's like, I don't want the responsibility.
I just want to be with you.
And the harem grows.
The harem does grow.
Something grew too, man. I was amazed.
Yeah.
I was amazed. Like,
Like, I
once
thought
that,
you were small.
yeah.
Yeah,
once
even
that-
he was like, what? Like, he's computing in his hand. How did they fit in there? How is she so flat?
And then Nympha's like, don't go there.
Go there.
You hentai.
Baka.
Yeah, you baka.
But yeah, I enjoyed this
I
episode.
love that Ninum is like able to mind reader, right? Like read his mind.
I know.
Yeah.
Whenever I have the little banters, like,
Yeah.
help me. And she's like,
Mm-mm.
can't.
Can't.
I can't do
I
it.
love how it shows like that Ninum and him are interested in each other, but it's like it's just for fun. Like,
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah.
never be
Oh,
able
yeah,
to-
They're very like flirtatious. Just, they've been together so long.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool to see. Yeah. But hey, we'll see what happens here with, obviously with the underground society, how the 10 elites, how gonna handle with the dead king now. One of their
Yeah.
elites gone.
One of their
Yeah,
elites
that-
are
that-
gone.
That woman
Mhm.
doesn't seem too upset though. She's
No.
like,
Nah.
"Oh, just like chaos. I don't even care.
It's
Yeah.
like,
I like
love
it.
I love it.
I want everything to burn.
She's like the Joker.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Genius Prince. Good episode, honestly.
Hmm?
Even if it, Zeno hiding all that, and and I can't forget Haggle.
Hiding
man.
her business.
Haggle, the best part of the show.
Exactly.
Yes.
Never forget. But yeah, we have Sabikui Bisco episode 7. And
The battle ended up cutting short.
Very much so.
I have no idea what's going on in the show anymore.
it's funny when I was watching this because last week it was slow, right? They took
Yes.
time of getting know to the characters with Jellyfish.
Yep.
And this one was like, let's go fast.
Let's go. No time.
Running
Yeah.
at full speed.
Pawa and Sabikui were
Their
hating each other.
relationship, dude. Where did that come? That came out of left.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah.
were- they were-
Pau.
They were hating each other. They were like I don't like you.
I don't trust you.
Yeah, but now Pau and Bisco.
Yeah.
They're trying to get
That
at.
was like if you're in the stands at a baseball game and you get like a foul ball coming at your head and it just hits you. Like that's what it felt like. I was like, where did this come from? She's like aggressive on him and is like, you're a handsome boy. I'm like cringing. I'm like, dude.
That was also the relationship, but all the fact that I guess Bisco is the cure with the mushrooms.
Their blood.
Yeah,
The
mushroom keeper's blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus that mushroom, I guess, is the thing that heals them.
Yeah. So think of it like think of it like a syringe, and like you need something in the syringe, otherwise it does nothing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's-
Basically. What's going on here is when, like, our MC Milo just starts fighting Bisco,
Yeah.
and then I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't care about this relationship. Like, you haven't, like, the character relationships, like, haven't shown that.
By the way,
Yeah.
you
That was the thing too. Like you don't feel for me in general, I don't feel anything.
You guys, by the way, with the voice acting and stuff, were you guys able to hear like Tanjiro and Milo? Was it just me?
I don't want to hear Tanjiro ever again.
Because when he was yelling, I'm like, oh, yep, that's Tanjiro, all right. I can feel it.
It's like, get back in the bed.
No, the thing that was pretty much like, come on, guys. I don't feel the connection yet to be like, oh,
I feel zero connection with any of these characters.
Yeah, like their journey. I guess I don't know. There's no like telling me like, oh, they've been here for like 2 weeks, a week.
Yeah, the anime doesn't tell you like how
a day,
an hour.
Well, the thing is, this conflict seems so out of left field too, because like, whenever we see them together, they're always like happy and whatever. But we get to see a little bit of their backstory, like a tiny bit, but they don't like, we don't get those character moments with each other, where it's like, this is why
you risked your life for me.
You risk your life and stuff like, this is why you can't, I care for you so much. It's like, we don't get any of that. It's basically just like, Bisco is a tsundere, and he does tsundere things, and Milo's just a kind-hearted boy, and that's it. Like, there's there's nothing else that makes me care.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that was there was just the train part, and what else?
And like them they spent like a whole 2 episodes learning how to like ride Akutagawa, which was like which I guess was bonding time, but it was more bonding with Akutagawa. Like I feel more relationship between Milo and Akutagawa than Milo and Bisco.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
When
Akutagawa lost his pincer, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Damn.
Do you trust me?
And then he was trying to hit on another crab and couldn't.
And then he got rejected because he didn't have his pincer, dude.
Yeah.
He can go with 1 pincer.
I felt more emotion for him than the conflict.
More emotion for Akutagawa than
Like Milo, what are you doing, man? No, don't cut it off, man.
It's the only way, bro. You trust me?
Gotta do it.
And he did.
No, but I totally agree with you, Josh. Like it feels out of left field. They explained it. They're like, oh, Akaboshi, you're dying. You're dying right now. So I need you to take this medicine so you won't die. And like him being a doctor is like that's just I guess first instinct.
You can't even see me perfectly.
Yeah,
Your vision's
you're just aiming like by instinct. So
they should at least give us like a perspective from his eyes or something like that, so we could see.
They should have gave us something. Like they should have shown like even a scene of him like
coughing,
like waking up in the middle of the night, like struggling to breathe or something like that, where it show him like fight through it. Instead, he just like The thing is, when Milo's saying all this stuff, I'm like, huh? He looks fine.
Okay.
he looks fine. Yeah,
Be fine, dude looks like he's invincible over there.
he almost killed you with the knee.
Yeah, he gave him the knee.
He gave him a knee, and I'm like, why are they fighting? What's going on?
They're fighting because one guy's like, no, I'm gonna go.
I want to go
The other
over
guy's
there.
like,
I need
"No,
to go
I'll
save
go."
him.
Because Akaboshi is like YOLO, and then Milo's like no YOLO.
Nolo.
Yeah, no low.
You're
And
not
then
going.
Milo's like, I want to be YOLO.
I gotta
will
save
not
my
you.
sister.
I will go, even though I cannot fight. But I will go, even though I will die of my disease.
I will save my sister.
I won't
No,
make
I'll
it halfway.
I'll save Jabby. No, I'll save, but and I'm like,
Why don't you just both go?
it's just.
You could put him on the crab.
Yeah, put on his bro.
Yeah.
Crab. go just die.
Whoa.
You guys. We're just, like, I don't care. Just
What's this gonna be
die.
called? Sabikui Milo instead?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Milo?
Just Milo, no Sabikui at all.
Milo's journey.
I care more about what Pao is doing right now. How she's stuck in the cell than Milo and Bisco, dude. I don't care about these two.
Yeah.
I'm more invested in Pao because she's dying
Yeah.
and she loves her brother.
Mhm.
That's what I care about. I don't care about these two random dudes who met and suddenly were best friends and now like pseudo lovers or whatever. Die for each other.
Yeah, that's why I said earlier, like in the beginning of this whole episode, it's like it was just fast. It was just like going instantly. I was like, whoa.
Bisco's like boring. He's just a boring character because he's just Sun everywhere.
Yeah.
That's all he is.
Yeah.
Like, show me more of the jellyfish girl. I cared about her.
Me
story.
too. Like, every time she showed up, I'm like, yes.
Get rid of Bisco. Sabikui Milo. Kill off Bisco.
Milo and jellyfish.
Milo and jellyfish would be a better thing because then you get some romance in there. It'd be nice.
Yeah. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, and we'll see how Milo dies next episode.
He's gonna be
See how they all
okay.
die.
He's gonna be
Is
alright.
Milo gonna die?
Is Milo gonna die? Is Atagawa gonna grow that pincer? Who
Is
knows?
Atagawa gonna get the girl, man?
Yes, that's very important. You better have like
That's what I
all the
care about.
crabs.
All right. You dumb.
Oh god. But yeah, that was Sabikui Bisco. Honestly, too fast, too furious, and not caring.
Not caring.
Yeah. So
No family.
no, family was destroyed, except for Milo and Pau. That is super strong. We have My Dress Up Darling, episode 8.
Ooh.
And yes.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Yes,
This was a good one.
everyone's favorite show of the season. And
I love this show because I love how it like teaches you stuff.
Yeah.
When you're watching it. Like it teaches you about like DSLR cameras in like a really natural way.
yeah,
It, like teaches you about lighting and stuff like that.
lighting the set itself.
While also having like really heartfelt character moments like with
There's so
Gojo and-
much passion. Like usually with these types of shows, like where, oh, the high school people do this. They usually only focus on one certain aspect of what
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
But this one like literally tackles Hina dolls. It tackles dressmaking. It tackles cameras. And it tackles so
cosplay
much.
culture.
Cosplay culture, exactly.
and
it's so
the-
much.
The thing is that I guess they made these characters. They purposely made these characters real good to the
Mhm.
fact that they want to learn these stuff
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're all.
and they want to show as well.
Yeah.
Other than
Yeah, like I said, it's educational too. Like you literally learn stuff from this
yeah. So
about like what goes into
Mad
you know,
respect.
cosplay photo shoots and stuff like that. And then it has like heartfelt moments like with Gojo and Juju who are like she's scared of these like kind of sussy baka places
Yeah.
she has to go to do photo shoots in, but she does it because she generally just loves doing it. She doesn't care about the social media getting followers or anything. She just loves doing it, and that's
Yep.
what she wants to
yeah,
do.
because we get more of backstory of like why she does it in general.
She must be a
Yeah,
magical
and then-
girl.
and then
Oh
you learn
jeez.
that- and then you learn that the reason why she wanted the dress by Gojo is because she saw how beautiful it was on Marine and was like, I'm jealous. I'm just jealous of how good she looks.
Well, I don't think she'll be ever a magical girl.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but the best
was-
cosplayer,
She
yes.
knows that,
She
but she
was-
can look like one.
Yeah.
She was born in the wrong anime.
Born in the wrong anime. I also like that this show too because it feels like really like this happens like this is like an actual thing in real life. Like this doesn't feel like an anime at times. It feels like I'm just watching like a bunch of friends do
Yes.
cosplay stuff. I relate well to this because, and we all do because we go to conventions, we cosplay stuff like that. So we relate to this like on a personal level.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Mostly.
the inside, Omar wanted to be in the show.
Yeah. No. Yes. On the second half. Oh my God. It was so magical. It was just high school is doing high school things. Like going.
That Falcon doing that Falcon thing.
Oh, that was hilarious. that damn Falcon dude. Great
that
catch.
Steals the burger right out of her hand.
Yeah, snatches the first burger.
Oh, it was like
And he
a.
throws the fries, and the Falcon does like a perfect catch.
I know.
Midair.
Yeah, Gojo really has that arm, bro.
He's got an arm. He could be a quarterback. He's got an arm.
That was
Oh,
so
man.
out of nowhere.
Threw that
Oh.
perfectly.
And the animation in this episode too was pretty amazing.
Oh,
The
yes.
water.
It's always so good. I love how in the show like it animates like the little details. Like even when Marine turns around, like her hair whipping around and stuff like that is all animated. Like every step by step is like really fluid and
Yes.
and natural looking.
And even when they're walking too, it feels like sometimes they stumble too, where you notice
Yeah.
when they're walking.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I noticed that too.
They
Yeah.
both have different because every person like who walks a slightly different way, and I noticed that they both walk a little bit differently than each other, which is like perfect attention to detail.
Yeah, like especially with the shot, like when Gojo finally steps into the water and you see it yourself, like how it just submerges down.
Yeah,
to
his
the
toes like submerged in the
Yeah,
sand.
and he's
that was
like
really good.
freaking out. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, because he
It's
never
like-
he never went out. He was just like whatever I wanted to do in my free time was make Hina dolls.
Which a lot of people, could look at that and be like, that's unrealistic, because who hasn't been to the beach? But there are people who
Yeah.
never gone to the beach.
that's
like,
true.
That's true.
That's not in their family, right? And
Yeah.
you get a sense from that from Gojo because
Some
his
people-
grandpa was just a Hina doll maker. That's all he did. So
Yeah.
that's all Gojo ever did.
Yeah, I like that too because people like think California is like we go to the beach all day every day, which is far from the
Oh
truth.
my god.
Like I wish it was just right here in the corner, but
But
it's not.
Oh, we
know
got
what?
dirt though. That's nice.
I consider Gojo neat as well.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
In a different way, though.
Yeah, not
Like,
the typical.
Well,
neat.
at
He's
first,
in
no, at first,
Traditional
at
one.
first.
He'd be one in like.
He's in
the early
education, so
1900s.
that's more like a net.
You dumb.
But he is in school,
Yeah.
so he's not a neat.
No. That's what I said. He's in education, so it's more like a net.
God.
Take the other E out.
He's a net.
Not.
But you know what?
He's not
open
sociable.
to ideas too. He's open to going and seeing.
No, yeah.
No, now
You
he
know,
is. Now, in general.
Yeah, and I think
Because he has a friend now.
Yeah.
And I
Training.
think it's
Employee training.
I think it's the best thing about Gojo. Like he's not like, oh, that's weird. Oh, that's why would you do that? He's like, yeah, I'm
Oh,
a,
even when and it's good too that he met Kitagawa because Kitagawa was like really open with her hobbies and her passions. Like,
Relationship
he
wise,
says it like
yes.
she's just like gung ho, do everything.
Mhm.
Doesn't care, doesn't think about it, just does it.
yeah. And I think both of them being together is just like it's a match made in heaven.
They're
Well,
so perfect
especially
together.
her now when she
Oh.
walks
That
away.
was so cute. That was so
Yeah, it was very
She,
adorable.
she asked him out in like the most subtle way, so he doesn't
Yes.
even know.
Yeah.
But
'Cause
she
he
asked
was-
him out, and then she just goes back. She's like, "Oh my god, I can't even believe." I love when she does her inner monologue because she's just like freaking out, and it's super cute.
It's very adorable. It melts
She's
my
like
heart.
putting the water bottle to her face because it's so red.
So she need to cool
Crushing.
down.
She was crushing on him so hard.
And then she took the picture of him, and I thought that was really cute too because like that's what couples do. Like they
Mhm.
do that if they want to savor that moment where she thought he looked really
Handsome.
like beautiful.
Hey,
and
that was a
handsome.
good picture though.
It was.
I
No,
She took it. She's like, he looks so amazing in this picture.
it was funny after that though.
And then he just falls over.
Yeah, I was like, Gojo, where you going? He's going into the water. Where you going, man? Don't walk towards
Where you
too
going? And
far,
then he
man.
just falls. And then she's like, dude, what are you doing?
I know she calls him like dude, bro. Like nonchalant.
I like her her how she talks.
Mm.
Oh, like she has the gal kind of talk.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Very open.
No, yeah. This episode was amazing, and I think going back.
Even when she was jumping up and down the water, her panties were showing.
He got
Like-
embarrassed on that one.
And then she's like, "Can you see?" She's like, "Can you see me?" She's like, "I can see everything."
Oh man.
Oh god. But yeah, man, this episode, man. I was jealous of Gojo, honestly. I was like, damn. I wish that was me. But hey. What'd you think, Robbie?
I wish
That was
that
so
was
good.
me.
Like I'm 100%. Like the second half of this episode was so great.
Yeah, man. Just I felt very loved, if anything. So it was beautiful, magical, and educational.
Very much so.
Oh, and we also know that the sister of Juju.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't want to cosplay.
No.
She just likes taking pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
general.
just likes running the. Basically, she likes being in the community.
Yeah.
More than actually.
She likes being in the background rather than the foreground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Kitagawa was like, nah, you look good in the camera too.
because you can kind of get that from her personality because she's more shy.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, she's shy, but she's really open when you get to
When
talk
it comes
to her.
to things she likes.
Yeah.
It's just like real people.
Just like real people, exactly.
I like the one scene was like, yeah, when I started the profile on Twitter, and the things were blowing up, I just didn't respond because I didn't know how to handle all of that.
Yeah.
Which is very relatable. Like, you know, it's like,
And I love that too because it's a callback to when Marine said in like second or third episode how she loves Juju, but she never responds to anybody. She never comments or anything.
Mm-hmm.
so that was cute. And
I also like going back to what Rabbi said about it being real people. That's why I love the show because it's like real people talking to each other. Even the conversation on the beach was just like when they're just eating and
So
she's
casual.
like, oh, this boba tea's so awesome. Do you want to try? And he's like, no. He's like,
oh
"Okay."
yes, that's when I knew like Maureen's gonna be best girl of the year when she split. When the burger got stolen, right? And Gojo still had his, and he gave her his burger, and she's like, "Oh, let me split half." That's wife material right there.
Yeah.
If I ever saw in my life, you marry her, bro. I'm serious, bro. Like, you know, a lot of people, like, you know, it's a simple thing, but like, not a lot of people are like that. So
Yeah, absolutely.
She's just so like, she always thinks about him first before herself, and like these little things, because she knows that he's like not as like in tune with things that she's into, so she always shares it more with him. Like again, I said it when they were watching the anime together, how she was always just looking at him for his reaction instead of looking at the thing that they were watching.
Yeah.
Again, in the water, he's staring out into the water, enjoying it, and she's just staring at him the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
just seeing his reaction to it.
she rose him.
Yeah.
Rose him. But yeah, man. Oh, and one more thing before we move on. I like the whole, because it was a big moment when Gojo finally learns the whole love at first sight, the meaning of it.
Yes.
With Juju, when she said it,
Yeah.
and then she explained it what that even means, and then the flashback with Grandpa, and I was like, and it had him in tears.
And she also fell in love with Gojo.
Oh.
Because he held her hand.
Which, you know, makes sense.
Hand holding's lewd.
Oh yeah, because she's always been
She goes to an all-girls
She's in
school.
an
girls' school.
all-girls school.
Yeah.
She, you know, physical contact with a boy, unheard of.
Gasp. I also like her voice in that one where she's like stuttering and it's like it comes out really funny. When
Yeah.
she's talking.
Yeah, this anime does that good. It's like when they like someone has their mouth or they can't speak. Like,
Yeah, this anime is again, it's the way the voice actors did an amazing job of like really capturing the personalities of the character they're playing as.
And props to the subtitles too, because they
oh, I know.
convey-
The subtitles are great.
Yeah.
like
They-
it's
they
not
do
every day that we can
capture.
be able to compliment subtitles, but like like the last episode, for instance, was like a complete like props to the guy that were like, you know, all of Gojo's notes, like being able to like type up like all the different like details and
that's
stuff. Like
crazy.
that was
Yeah, man.
did not need to do that.
The people who did the subtitles for this show went crazy. Even nailing like the way Marine speaks and stuff like that
Mhm.
is like perfect.
Perfect. We have Princess Connect Redive Season 2 Episode 7.
Episode 7.
And we're
7.
losing memories, man. We're losing
No.
who we are as a person.
Castle Oblivion.
Yeah, so who's doing
Kingdom
this?
Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
jeez.
darkness. Literally.
Yeah, the darkness is coming. They got a new enemy to fight that makes everyone weird and funky,
Organization 13.
Foggy.
God. Yeah,
foggy.
Foggy.
But
the-
we also learned that while people are losing their memories, Yuki's gaining memories.
yeah.
Yes.
That was a
Yeah,
big reveal.
He's gaining memories of his old clan mates, his old guild mates.
Yes, his first
Mhm.
life. And that was interesting, especially when they showed the pink hair girl. I don't know her name, but like how very important she is to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Omar was like, I don't want to see. This is not your character, man. You're not sad.
Yeah, bro. Like because he was sad and he was like serious. And I'm like, bro, I like
Yeah.
I like the guy who's running.
He was like an idiot because he he knows her, but
Yeah.
he doesn't know why he's sad. He's just sad about it.
Yeah.
He's just sad. I'm bummed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think of the new two girls and her bear?
That was adorable.
Ventriloquist.
Yeah. No, it has its own soul.
That's the whole thing, man.
As we find out when
Well, Carl thought it was ventriloquism
I know she was getting freaked out. I was like, oh, this is
because
weird.
she doesn't believe in that stuff.
Yeah, it was cute. And man, the blonde dude, he was getting abused, man.
I felt bad for him.
He went and slapped everywhere.
Oh,
He was just being
Maybe
a nice guy.
He was enjoying it though.
He became the quiet girl became someone from a book she read.
Yeah.
Some angry housewife.
That was some weird details right there.
It was just attacking him.
And also his friend was getting too huge, bro. He looked like a meatball.
His afro.
Yeah.
His afro
Yeah.
grew up a little bit more.
Also the guy who makes the food turned into a literal baby.
Well, two characters became a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chika became a baby.
Chica, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I felt bad for Nozomu because imagine seeing like your best friend like that. It'd be like,
It's
what's
terrifying.
going on?
Like theoretically, that's terrifying. But it was like,
Like, who's next?
exactly. I thought like the whole like diner place was gonna get switched out.
When that light came in.
Mhm.
Oh, my favorite part, Pecorine and Karen.
Kara?
The eerie moments.
Oh my.
Yes,
Oh,
very,
so cute.
That was
Very.
so adorable, man.
it was a very shit moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Joking aside, it was very cute.
Animation was amazing at that scene
Yes.
too.
So good.
Oh
When she, like,
my.
Comes up behind her and hugs her. I'm like, oh dang.
Yeah, how much love and
getting real.
respect
And
they
when
have
when
for each
they,
other.
and then when they walked through the metal, you could see the movement of like everything. To even
Yeah, it was
even her
beautiful.
hair too. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was cute. But hey, they found the missing piece to fight Foggy, and they go do that, and Foggy became 4 because Pecorine always goes for the Princess Strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her ace card, and it failed this time.
And
But then
it
the Foggy
succeeded
became the
after.
dragon.
That was weird. I was like, okay, like this mischief pixie became a dragon. Okay,
Yeah.
you do you, Princess Connect. But it really didn't matter because Nozomu came in clutch and just obliterated it. So yeah, it was a weird episode, honestly.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It felt a little out of place, but we got some important stuff like Yuki's memories and stuff like that, which is building up to something.
No, yeah.
So,
Hopefully, next episode we get more story with them. If anything, like Yuki has like a dream or something, or like a flashback. I don't know. That's just my prediction. We will see, and yeah, it's a very weird episode for me. Cute moments and wacky antics. So.
it felt like a character building episode. more
Yes.
than anything.
Mhm. We have Ousama ranking episode 19.
They died.
When's this fight gonna end?
Oh man.
They died.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I feel like we've been fighting Oken for a good few episodes.
Well, there's a reason why we're
There's a
fighting
reason
Oken.
why.
He's an immortal being.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to say something because this kind of feeds off what I said last episode. I kind of realized what is kind of going on with Ousama ranking and why I'm falling out of it a little bit. And it's because of the pacing. It's because in the first half of the season from episode 1 to 12, it was really fast. It was like we were going all these places and we were like, Boji got really strong really quickly. And I was like, is this the pace that's going to keep up with the whole time? And then as soon as it hit the next season, it slowed way down. Even this fight with Oken, like I understand that he's immortal, but it's been like 5 episodes, man. You gotta find a way to defeat him at this point.
How do you
Everyone's
defeat
here.
someone that's immortal?
Yeah.
That's the problem that they're having. That's how. To me, that's like we got some of the big 4.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but even then, and this was what I found weird too. Even then, they get him on the ropes, the big 4, and then they show a flashback of Oken.
Oken gets a flashback.
And then Oken gets a flashback. And I'm like, what? He's the villain. Why
does the
is he
villain
getting
get the
a flashback?
No, but that's the thing. Like with Ousama
And then
ranking.
he just gets up.
No, but like, okay, you're missing the context. Like, Despa, was his brother, and Despa's a great teacher. So why wouldn't Despa teach his brother as well? So that's
no,
what.
I understand that, but like he's the villain now.
No,
Why
he's
are we
not.
getting
There's no
like,
villains. There's no villains in Osama ranking. I've accepted
No,
that.
but he was
I've
never.
accepted
No,
it.
no, hold on. He was never the villain to begin with.
Exactly. Why are you telling me this? I just said there's no villains.
No, yeah, no, but him in general, he was never a villain to begin with, because
he's the antagonist right now because he's the one fighting everyone.
He's a
and
victim.
Boji and Despa and everything. So
Yeah, he's the
antagonist.
He's the fallen hero.
Yeah, he was corrupted by the curse that was placed on him.
By his genes.
And yeah, man, you guys didn't like the fight?
Oh, I liked it.
I think it's just gone on too long. I think it's gone on too long.
Dude, it was awesome. It was hype.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was badass.
Why are you guys looking at me?
I
think it could have been its own episode, but it's been 4 episodes now, and I'm starting to get a little bored of watching them fight the same guy.
No,
I understand why they're fighting him, but like, we have other things we need to be focusing on.
And then I love the fact too in the beginning of this part as well, where our main trio died. Literally, they were in the
Boji freaking died.
Kage,
no, they
Boji.
didn't die. Kage was the closest to death.
Yeah,
but like they're in limbo.
In limbo in a way. So they're halfway dead.
They're the borderline of death. And
that's the whole Oken's purpose, is he misses your vital organs and just watches you die. So they're dying slowly, but they're not there yet. Kage was really dead because he swallowed Oken. And Oken busted through him.
I like the fact that happened too. Like, I had a feeling Oken was gonna bust through because he has done it before. So he's not gonna stop now. So I was like, oh damn, it did happen.
He's like a Harry Houdini.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, Kage tried his best and he acted on instinct.
Oh, and then I like Miranja's story as well.
Yes. And man, that was sad.
And also the king as well, when he was telling his story.
I knew like when they bookended it the last episode, I was like, I knew where this was gonna lead to.
No, yeah, like
my heart couldn't take it.
Yeah, man, it's tough to see because especially like last week, how the mages, that race, they got betrayed and when fighting the gods, and like the allies that they had betrayed them, and then this is the aftermath and what they did to Miranjo with tying her up,
like even though
and the mom too.
Even though they healed her, it's like she was never the same.
No, she didn't.
I did like how they called back to when Daida was seeing this mystery girl talk about how the villagers beat her and stuff like that, and then they actually showed it in like a anime form instead of just storytelling form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so I did enjoy that. That was a good scene, and also how like the king was like, I just want to see Miranjo smile again, and I don't think we've seen Miranjo smile this entire anime.
But it's tough because for her backstory, you understand why. It's just like why would she smile? That's why she's doing the things she does.
Yeah, and that's why the king as well too. He cried too at that moment when she saw her face.
Seen a giant crab, man.
Yeah,
I am really glad. I am really glad that this story is being told like directly to Bebin.
Yeah,
so, like, there's more people. More people are like starting to know like what this behind the scenes are between like why Boss is the way he is right now and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But when Miranjo's mom and Boji's mom were there,
yeah,
that was
man,
a lot of emotional feels. Man.
Kage got me tearing up, man. I was tearing up, man. With that,
my man was crying over here.
Yeah, I was like, I know, like he has to go back. It makes sense,
Yes,
and she agreed with it too.
The job.
Yeah, she agreed with it,
Like, I know when I come back, I'll probably be an old man.
Like, you wait for me, right, Mom? It's like, yeah, I'll be right here on you. It's kind soul, man. It's tough to watch, tough to bear, especially like Robbie said with Miranjo, the two moms is like it's not your time. Like, go back. So, yeah, I know. Our group split on how we feel about the show, but
well, I want to say that I still like the show. I just think that it went from going so fast to like a grinding halt, and now we're just like we're fighting the same guy for like 4 episodes, and like I totally understand why, and I get that, and it's not a bad fight. I enjoy seeing Oken's weird, his mannerisms. He's a very interesting antagonist character.
No,
even when they pull off his his mask and you see his eyes are all like corrupted and stuff like that. Like he's cool, and I like it, but like I just think to myself, hey, you could have put a little bit more time into showing us how Boji trained to become so strong and stuff like that. Like there's other things that could have been shown more.
But like we saw
to
that
just keep the pacing.
Like we kind of got it through Kage's eyes when they were going to train with Despa. Like, yeah, we didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't agree with that choice.
What? Okay, I disagree with that. I think how they handled it was perfect.
Because the way how they revealed it with, when Boji came out with the sword and does the pinpoint, that was a big reveal.
Yeah, because that would have spoiled the surprise as to kind of like what Boji was learning. Because the whole point was the fact that like Boji went from like 0 to where he is now. So like showing off kind of what he was doing in the first place would have missed the whole point.
I agree with you.
Behind
but
the whole
I just
training.
think it was too fast because like you guys aren't getting what I'm saying.
No, the thing is
pacing,
that like I understand that you're saying it's too fast, but like the whole point is to not show what Boji's is, so that way like when we do get to see Boji in action, then that impact would have increased that much more. So if we were to
I understand that, Rabbi, and I get what you're saying, and I know that it was a good it was a good decision.
So
but I also think
hold on. So basically, during this time right now is a bigger struggle compared to how it was before. Before it was like these people could die. They're not like as powerful as Ogen in general because he's immortal.
Yeah,
but I have a feeling at the end of this episode, I think it's gonna change a bit in general because his emotion actually came out when he got this flashback.
Yeah, the flashback. The thing about Oken is that Oken is kind of treated as like a monster that just completely lost his humanity. So that the fact that he got a flashback, like Oken himself got a flashback, is a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have a feeling his emotions are gonna start showing even.
Like I know when I said in the beginning, I was kind of half joking. No, I was kind of joking, basically, not even half joking. I was joking when I said like, oh, we go keep on fighting Oken. But like honestly, I feel like it fits given with how much importance they're putting into like Oken, like the character himself, and this whole siege itself is like a huge deal for like not only for our characters but for the whole kingdom itself.
Even the other kingdom too.
Yeah. It's a huge deal that that this kingdom is being usurped basically from Bose and all them.
I understand that's completely that, but I also think that like there's other things you could be showing instead of just this constant fight with different people versus Oken. Like I get that.
Yeah, but these fights have meaning though.
Convening here, but you can show like what is Desha doing? What are the other people who came with Oken doing at this point? And they're giving us little bits and pieces of backstory with it, which is good. But I just think that this fight has like I don't even see an end to it. There's 4 episodes left. Like, what's
I think that's the best thing about it, Josh. It's like, where is the end of beating Oken?
Yeah, I mean, like, would you rather have like see like an ending coming from a mile away, or like kind of be left wondering as to kind of what's gonna happen?
I would rather them set up for something.
I see it set up. I mean, I don't.
Rather than just having an incessant fight with this guy.
Yeah.
For 5 episodes, because like they've tried everything against him.
Yeah.
What else can they do against this guy?
We'll see.
Are they just gonna leave him eventually? Like, I don't see a resolution coming. I feel like it's gonna be an ass pull of a resolution. Like at this point, because they've literally tried everything. So, like, is Boji just going to get up, become super strong?
I don't think it's going to be an ass pull. I mean, like, this anime has been really good as to, like, explaining everything. So, I think, if anything, I'm pretty sure what they're going to show is going to make sense.
You know what? My prediction may be maybe the whole group, like, everyone together work with Boji.
Yeah.
So you know how Boji's out? But Boji actually, Domas literally said, like, Boji actually went on one-on-one with him.
Yeah.
Like, how am I gonna defeat him?
Yeah, that's true.
So I have a feeling once Boji gets up from the limbo stage, they might have more of a challenge.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, just to lighten the mood. The one joke with Despa where he's like, "Oh no, I can't die. I have so much money." Boji, you don't understand. All the money I saved.
like, that's what you're worried about.
He wasn't ready to go.
Which it was a good joke, honestly. I didn't see it coming.
That was funny, and then I cried.
Yeah. And immediately after that was Kage.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind, everyone being against me on this.
That's
I'm not
fine.
against you. I'm just
my ideas and stuff like that. This is just how I feel. This is just how I feel watching this. I feel like, everyone's my biggest thing with the show, and it'll be more obvious when I make my review, but my biggest thing with the show is I'm not saying it's bad. It's definitely good.
It's 5 out of 10.
What I'm saying is no, it's not. It's like a 7 or an 8. But what I'm saying is people are hailing this as a masterpiece, and I'm trying to be like,
It's not a masterpiece.
it's not a masterpiece, guys.
Well,
It's
I feel like
really,
a lot of shows can't be masterpieces. To tell you the truth,
Yeah, like
not
Funny
all
Boy.
shows are perfect.
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
Definitely say a lot
Oh
of things
shit,
about this,
he's
but
with the
I'm
devil.
playing devil's advocate.
He's the
because
one that
I
corrupted
want-
Miranjo.
I want to see more from the show. The show has so much promise.
No, yeah.
The show's hailed as
Yeah.
a masterpiece, and I want to see it be perfect.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's there right
I-
now. I
I
think
think-
it was really like getting to that point, and then it kind of fell off a little bit. Not to the point where it's like, oh, I don't enjoy it anymore, or it's like it got really bad. But it's like now I'm nitpicking because it started
Yeah.
off so strong. Now I'm
Okay.
nitpicking.
Oh, okay. I think I can see where you're coming from, and I do respect
think
that
the-
honestly, because
I think the
we've been praising it, like you said
I think-
last week.
I think claiming nothing against you, Josh, but I think claiming the Oken fight being too long is a little bit more than a nitpick.
Yeah, no, but that's
Well,
what he's saying.
Again, it's not
It's
it's
his
not a
opinion.
bad thing. I like Oken
Yeah.
as a character and stuff, but I'm just saying that I think that, from a pacing perspective, I think that it's a little too long. It's been like 4 or 5 episodes now of this battle, and I think that there's no end in sight for it, and I understand it, and it makes sense, which is why I say it's like a nitpick, because you did bring up a good point. It makes
Right.
complete sense as to why this battle's going on for so long, because Oken cannot be defeated, but as a viewer, nitpicking something is gotten to a point where it's a little bit tedious to see them fight the same guy for 4 episodes.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I see where you're coming from now. That makes total sense.
Yeah,
now.
not saying that it's like, oh, this is a really bad story writing thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
because it like you guys said, it completely makes sense. He's
Yeah, yeah.
immortal. There's like, of course, the battle's gonna last forever.
No, but
because he
like
can't die.
like in general, I feel like it takes like it's different for every person. Not everyone's gonna like the show in general. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
People
yeah,
are
there's-
people were nitpicking this show for its
People-
animation.
People, people were roasting this anime for how like it looked.
Yeah.
Like people immediately were just like
for Boji how he talks.
people.
Like how he
Yeah, I'm one of them, but
No, yeah.
People are roasting this for a lot of different reasons. I try to be like neutral. I don't try to be like this is the greatest thing of all time I've ever seen, and I don't try to be like this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm just trying to be like, okay, everyone's like up to here with it, it's a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10, and I'm like I'm kind of down.
And
I'm kind of down to here.
I'm the opposite. I don't hear anybody talk about it besides us.
Hey, what do you guys think?
Hey, I read
you
the
guys think?
forums on my anime list.
Oh.
So if I see
No,
I see the people
seen, like-
praising this as the greatest thing.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
that's a pretty cool site.
But you could say that for a lot of shows too, like Demon
almost never on
Slayer,
it.
Sword Art. It's always gonna have those people too.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to
So
hear.
that's why
I love
I
to
try
hear-
when I say my pieces, I try to be like, not like hyper negative or something like that. Like it sounded like I was hyper negative, but I
Because
really
you
love
love
the show.
You love the
and
show.
I think it's really good.
No, yeah.
I think that it does a fantastic job of storytelling in ways that a lot of shows don't do it. It
Mhm.
has like great moments of showing you a piece of something and then coming back to it later. And I love shows like that, and I think it's great. I love how they gave Oken characterization. I love how they showed him as like a human first before making him out to be this monster. So he's not really a villain,
Yeah, like I said,
he
he's more of
is,
a
but
victim.
he's more of an antagonist at this point.
Yeah.
Fallen
I want to
hero.
I want to see Oken somehow get his humanity back, because I feel like we're kind of there a little bit.
Yeah.
That flashback's a huge. Yeah, that flashback's a huge step.
Probably like when maybe Despot gets back, when he sees him, like, hey, brother, like, it's me, like, don't forget. Like, he tried to in the beginning, remember? Like, he's like,
Yeah.
hey, man, like, I'm right here. You're
But
my
maybe
bro.
figuratively they could just like beat
What
him
are
up.
you
until
expecting?
he-
Like an
until he
Itachi
realized
forehead
maybe
flick
they
or
could-
something?
Maybe they could give him a concussion.
Yeah, no, what they
And-
kind of did.
He comes back.
Maybe.
I mean, Dorsch kind of gave him a concussion.
Man, that was badass.
Yeah.
Like that little moment was like, no, bro.
Don't get up.
Dude, he rampaged him. I'd say, Rob, he Donkey Konged him, bro.
He donkey banana slammed him.
I like
They four-way teamed up on him and like
they JoJo'd him.
Yeah, this was the first time that the four this was the first time that the four like main dudes actually
Fought
teamed up
together.
against somebody.
The
That
last-
was hype.
Guardian.
The last Bastion.
Oh,
That was-
Bastion.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was hype.
They've been split up because of their different ideologies, but now they're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of that fight, when like Domas was taking first reign, and then Bibin wanted to see the trick, the move with Oken, and it was like, yeah, I wanted to see it because I've heard of it, but I couldn't believe it until I saw it, and I wanted the other guys to see. Sorry, Domas.
Yeah.
So
That was cool.
I mean, the fact that we could talk long for this show, it shows how much we care about it, how much.
Hey, it might not be a masterpiece, but hey, there's a lot we can
Masterpieces to
a lot
anyone,
we can talk
man.
about it.
That gets you talking, gets you thinking, and to me, that's what an anime needs. That's what
Yeah.
we need more anime like this.
Yeah.
Most
Not
definitely.
ones that we
Hey, I
all
mean,
use
there might
mostly
be-
with just, like,
Like there
You
might
know.
even be some masterpieces out there that we can't even talk as long as we do with this show.
course.
So
of course, yeah.
That's-
Some
that's
of them are like,
definitely-
hey, it's just really good, you know.
No, yeah. And
mhm.
if anything, Josh, I respect your opinion about it. Anything more? Because I was hearing from the guys last week, and I was like, "What? Josh is being negative. What the hell? I'm gonna fight that guy when I get on." And now when I really hear it, I'm like,
oh, I want to hug that guy, man.
"Hey, yo, Josh is a smart dude." I love his
Thank you,
opinion.
thank you guys.
That brain is so nice.
Yeah, but oh man, I think I covered everything in this episode. If
Yeah,
anything,
we covered
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
we left
so
no stone unturned in this.
we
episode.
can't wait for next week. Hopefully, Oken gets subdued, whatever, and we'll see where the story goes. Honestly, because we're in it for the ride, and it's almost over. We're almost at
It's
the
almost
end.
over. We're looking forward to season 2. I've heard some stuff about it, so we'll see if that
Man.
gets announced right afterwards.
I wish.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Hopefully, it doesn't get hand off to Napa.
Stop! Don't say that.
Hopefully I'll hand it off. to
Don't
Mappa.
say that. With Studios, I know you're not hearing us, but if you hear me, keep it, man.
You're not hearing us, but if you're hearing me specifically,
Yeah.
then I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know. Don't give it to Mappa.
Don't
Studio, Haywood Studio, from me to you, just as buddies, okay? Keep this show. Hand
Yes.
it off to Mappa. I do not want to see them corrupt it.
Yeah.
With their
Have you seen
CGI.
their eyes? They need a break.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Man, they're sleeping in their cubicles, man. They need a break.
Yeah.
That was probably
Please,
when
with
they look-
Studios.
when they had their eyes. That was when they probably made Yasuke.
Yeah, they were just dead inside with Yasuke.
Which is our final show for the main podcast. That is Dragon Quest Die, episode 71.
Speaking of die, guess who didn't die?
Oh my
All
god.
right. Compared to last episode, this episode kind of stinked.
No, it didn't. No, I'm not. No, that fight was fun. I don't care what you say. No, I don't care what anyone says. No, this fight was a lot of fun. I had a blast. My main problem is like I hate it when not just with Die, but just with any show in general, where they say a thing where it's like, oh, the loser will most definitely die, and then they die, but turns out they didn't die.
Yeah.
Like
That's the show.
at this point, no, it is. But like, come on, like you gotta have like some kind of like limit to this kind of stuff, especially when it's like this
I know,
final like confrontation. When you
We're on
in the
episode
lore,
31.
when you actually explain off that okay, the loser is going to confirm to be just killed off. You're gonna die for sure. You're gonna die. There's no going back.
This
the
is it.
loser will die.
This is a samurai duel. One swing, that's
There's
it.
energy around us, and that energy is going to go to that loser, and it's going to extinguish life.
You know,
No, the
Bobby, when I'm thinking about it, like I realize when I watch anime that actually has someone just die, it's like such a breath of fresh air. Because in 90%
It's
of
that's the
anime,
air coming
they
from.
just don't die. No one
Yeah.
No,
No one
that's
dies.
the air coming from the that's the air coming coming from the guy that passed away. So like, oh, they're not breathing anymore. So you got more air to breathe.
But
you stole their oxygen.
yeah, you steal their oxygen, so
But
it's more fresh.
the thing I was like, oh no, Pop went back to being Pop again.
No. Here's the
I'm
thing. I don't blame Pop. I honestly don't blame Pop because at this point you're just like, okay, I'm gonna help. Because thinking from his perspective, I'm not thinking of him as a coward.
But he literally says to himself, he messed like, oh, I should believe more and die.
Yeah, no, I understand, but like
and
rationally speaking, it's
And the thing with that, I was just joking, but I kind of believe it now. It's like Pop is not a warrior, like you know where he grew up and stuff.
well,
how
he said
came.
he said it himself. He's just a guy.
Yeah, he's just a guy, so he doesn't get it when like when Dai and Hadler are like facing off war to war, mano to mano, bare chests out.
Man.
But even
Chest hair popping out.
even the princess tells him like, hey man, let them have the one-on-one.
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't, you don't get it.
I get where you were going with it, because like Pop, like being the friend that he is, he's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna jump in. That's my bro.
No, but
Yeah.
we were like this for a while now, and then he brings it up again.
Well,
Hey, old habits die hard.
Exactly, especially what happened with him last episode.
Yeah, you saw how long it
Lots
took.
in mind.
All right,
You saw how
all right,
long it took. It's gonna take another person to die in order for him to give that habit
Jeez.
up. Just like with
Just like
Laurel.
Pop.
All right,
Yeah.
Josh.
What I was gonna say was I'm with David on this because I'm looking at this and I'm just thinking this happened in like episode 30, like the
Yes.
same scenes,
Mhm.
you know,
No, yeah.
the same fight and stuff like that, and we just had like a good 10 episodes of like solid development with Pop and Mom and Hyunkil and
Yeah.
stuff like
Just
that.
gotta
and
throw
now
it
we're
out
just
the
like,
window.
Shonen fight, baby, let's
No,
go.
yes,
Shonen fight.
This is
Flexing your
so.
muscles.
This is the pinnacle of, if anything, Dragon Ball Z in a nutshell. And
Yes.
and one side of me, it was nostalgic, right? It was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, this is cool, you know, like curly dude. Look,
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, yes,
But-
a lot of that is like that DBZ nostalgia that I'm just like, I can just eat up all day.
Yeah. But, you know, when we had fights like, you know, it's like last week with Pop outsmarting Sigma.
Yeah.
Or like, you know,
Like
with
really
Mom.
cool fights like that.
Yeah,
that were really
creative
enjoyable
and-
to watch.
Yeah,
That were
especially
creative and stuff. And now we
especially-
just have like, power up, and then no one's dying. It's
up.
like,
no,
bruh.
but especially with the dad and Dai and the dad fighting together, or when they were fighting against each other too. Those moments were pretty amazing too.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Baron.
It just felt like this moment should have happened like 50 episodes ago.
But yeah, like how Ravi said, like Haller just doesn't die, bro.
Yeah.
He can't die.
No,
Oh well, this is
He's
his
literally-
last straw. This is
Literally on death's
literally.
door. The man can barely walk.
He's visited there so many times. though.
No, but this time is the weapon.
Yes.
The sword he has, that's
The
his
sword,
life
yeah,
force.
He has his life energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last punch he
The
has.
support of his chess pieces. And
Yes.
like how when he used to rule the 6 commanders, which I like the shot because Baron was looking cool. Like, the black
Everyone was
pose.
cool. Everyone was
And then they all
posing.
left him because he sucked.
Even the little dude.
yeah.
Well, he
He was a
betrayed
little
him.
dude, and now he's just like, I only got my metal chess pieces that are soulless,
And me,
and me,
my
What that-
the
pride.
soulless, what it was, a superhuman being thing,
Superior beings.
superior
And
being.
this last battle, I mean this last
for sure last
battle.
last final battle.
So I don't care what I don't
When it
care
comes
if
to
he
the final
dies.
battle.
I don't care if he dies next episode, but I'm sure he's probably gonna make one more comeback.
I just want Hadler to be gone.
It-
The only person who has died, the only 2 things that have died in this show are Avon
Yeah.
and
Baron.
Blazar.
Oh.
Blazar and Baron.
3 things.
3 things.
3 things.
Yeah, Blazard. Oh, poor Blazard. Blazard was like the Raditz of the.
The only reason he died because he was the most monster out of everyone.
Yeah, no, most definitely. I love this design though. But yeah. Raditz? Damn, bro.
That's easily the worst arc probably in Die was the Blazard arc.
Oh my
It had like
God.
no impact.
Oh my god. But
Yeah,
yeah.
it broke Mom's gun though.
Yeah, her.
It
did,
literally-
yeah,
it
Mom
literally
had to leave
gave-
for a little while.
It literally gave Mom an excuse to do a class change.
Yeah. She's like, I'm not a healer. I'm a badass warrior. But yeah, that was Dragon Quest Die. We have our differences. But hey,
But we still love each other.
Yes, at the end, and it's very shonen, very shonen.
And
hopefully,
Guy wins, right? This
yes,
is battle.
Hadler
Guy's
freaking
not gonna die.
Hadler has to kick the bucket already.
No.
How many more trump cards he has? He had a nuke in him at one point
Got blown up by a nuke.
and lived to tell the tale.
He all was it 2-3 of his hearts were stabbed. He lost his legs.
Oh my god.
He got blown up in a nuclear like the first time with Avon.
Yeah.
His whole body was gone at that point.
Dude, okay. I'm gonna predict it right now. His super being form dies, right?
Yeah.
But his regular form
jeez.
comes back, throws a
And
sizzle.
His regular form's gonna come back, and he's gonna help Dai beat King Vern.
Yeah.
They do a combo.
It's a combo.
He becomes the Piccolo.
Oh my
Sure.
god.
How many pickles do we have? Come on. How many
Crocodile.
Good guy.
The hero dude.
Yunkel?
Lou.
Oh my god.
Piccolo's such
Piccolo's-
a badass, bro.
Yeah, Piccolo's cool.
Fine.
We say Nail maybe?
Fine. Hadler's gonna be like Tien.
Or
Oh
Kami?
no.
Or like Yamcha, bro.
No. Oh gee.
Krillin.
Who's Chaozu?
No. Not even him, man.
Chaozu is Gomichi.
That's messed up.
But yeah.
But yeah, that was Dragon Quest I, episode 71. And with that wraps up the animes and the show this time. We don't have news this week, or
for now.
yes,
Until like maybe next
The
season.
end of time.
yes, we are trying something new with going on. Like I said in the beginning of the podcast, so we're gonna cut the news.
But for now, we're gonna move on to the.
Yes, we are now moving on to what the minis have left over to the main podcast. So if you're here for that,
Continue listening.
continue listening.
Stay on your seats. Get some more orange juice and some snacks. And try
Or-
not to reach out to the screen because
or the-
here we go.
Or the-
And now we continue with the minis of this podcast that we mentioned earlier. And we starting off with bottom tier character Tomozaki episode 10.
The barbecue episode?
The casual normie camping episode.
Oh yeah, because they're staying overnight. I forgot. Yeah.
some
It is
cabins.
the cabin. Cabin in the woods.
Cabin in the woods, but
Oh, not the horror.
not violent. Just good old high school fun time.
Yes.
And I really enjoyed this episode too. Our main guy had a task of being friends with the bros this episode because he needs bro friends.
And I guess he had the same rule again. He has to do it 3 times, right?
Yes, he has to interact the conversation 3 times
Yeah.
with the what a drag guy.
Oh, he's the one with the video game thing, right?
Yes, he's the one that competition with.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he needs to go do that. But we get to see our lovely people in swimsuits or just swim attire.
Yeah.
I like to say more likely, and very cute kawaii desu moments, and just high school is having a good time. Barbecue, squid,
At
shish
first,
kebabs.
Tama, what's his name?
Tomozaki?
Yeah, he was just chilling out in the back, just listening to like
Mm-hmm.
them having the conversation. But I was like, damn, come on, man, get in there.
No, I think it was nicely well said.
Yeah.
He said it. He was like, wow, I could read this in shows and in books, but being part of it is actually pretty fun. These normies.
Just gotta stop using the word, man.
I know it's cringe. But yeah, it was cool because Aya, she was assigning tasks, being the leader of the whole group, if anything, and it was cool because she assigned Tomozaki with her, and she was like, oh, I'm so tired of the act, being the leader and being the best person I could be, and I could just be normal around you, which is kind of like it's kind of now what you said earlier in the show.
Mhm.
I think it's very coming true.
Yeah.
Where Ai's really catching the feels for him, and she's playing the game.
It's funny too, because She was playing I'm the scaredy cat girl. Protect me in a way.
Yeah.
And he got annoyed by it too. He's like, oh jeez.
Is this part of a test? Are you testing me, my endurance? Because I'm not falling for it.
he got to a point where like, she joking with me, man.
Yeah.
And like, you know what? I'm gonna get her back.
I see this damn ugly moth just sleeping. I'm gonna fake step it, and she's gonna be real scared. Just you watch.
His inner thoughts and stuff, and he finally does it. And she
legit got scared.
Yeah.
Girl, bugs are gross, and you can't predict where they're going.
Yeah. Me too, man. I do not like bugs at all either, man.
Yeah, you a coward like her?
No. They're just disgusting.
I mean, yeah, but hey, they all have purposes in life. But that's not the point. That's not the point of this. She acted real scared, and then they got real close. They got real intimate. I was like, where's this going? Oh, this is getting saucy.
Hopefully saucy and not playing with his heart.
I know, right? That would be.
We'll see. But it ended off like a cliffhanger.
Yeah, which, it was a really good cliffhanger of anything. But, I like to jump back to his task, talking with the bros. And, man, I know, like, he was, like, alone or whatever, man. But, like, talking to guys is easy, bro. You're a guy. Like, what, like, it's common interests, bro. Like, girls and, being a macho man.
I guess, you know how I said earlier Gojo was a neat? I think he's a neat.
Oh, he's very much
yeah.
There's, like, it's either attack family or get the hell out, bro.
Yeah. So, you know what? Maybe that's the reason why.
Yeah. That makes sense for him.
Especially in the bathhouse.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh
bro.
My god.
That was me, man.
That was the most savage thing you would tell another person.
At first they were like, yo, man, you got a big old schlong over here, bro. You got a BBW over here. And he's like, oh man, like, why would you say that to me? And then he's like, he looks at his rival, and he's like, dude, you got a pinky. And at that point, bro, if I was in his shoes, bro, I would have like protected my manhood, like, give him some elbows, I would have fought him, bro. Honestly, like, there's no way my man just complimented my little manhood like that, bro. we fighting.
Jeez.
Especially when my boys are clowning on me, bro. Heck no. No way, Jose. What are you guys? You would have protected your manhood, right? But yeah, that was
he managed not to get clowned on, I guess.
Yeah.
Because the one that got clowned on was
the rival.
Yeah.
Sad, bro. I wouldn't even show my face anymore. But I also like the part where it's like, man, that, like, the girl he keeps talking to, like, she's stacked, bro. It was very bro talk in this episode, and Tomozaki just flying over his head, bro. Complete failure. He did it. He did the task, but he was not. He needs more training.
Yes, he does.
We have Rent a Girlfriend, episode 8, and this was weird.
Yeah, this was the stalker episode.
Yes, man. Like,
I did not like this one.
Me either. It goes to show, like, our character, like,
is a big simp.
He's a big simp, and, like, there was moments where, like, oh, you kind of understand where he's going, but this episode, like, no way. Like, you're acting real creepy right now. And
yeah, like, at first he was like, oh, I don't have anyone for Christmas. Like, you literally made a thing for, like, the relationship wise.
Yeah, you have Ruka. And
yeah,
she's kind of clingy, if anything, but hey, you have somebody, man.
Yeah.
Some people don't even have that. And she likes you for being you. Like, give it, like, yeah, you're giving it a chance, but
you're not giving her the chance.
Yeah, give her the real chance, bro.
But yeah, this episode, he was just being a creep where he was just following her throughout. Even people were giving him faces.
Yeah, it was like creep, hentai, all that stuff.
And I don't know. I was gonna say I could see what he was going for, but at the same time, I was like, no, this is too weird.
No, it is too weird. It's pretty uncomfortable, if anything.
Yeah.
Like you see her across the street. Okay, coincidence, normal, whatever. You could have those thoughts like, oh, you know, the big thing was like, oh, that's her boyfriend. Like, no wonder she's acting like this.
If anything, if I was in his shoes, I would tell them. I would tell her the next day, like, "Oh, do you have a boyfriend?"
Exactly, like a normal person would. But not my man here. He's like, I gotta know, like, are they gonna have sex or make out,
or if it's real. Is this an actual boyfriend, or is this a phony?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, man.
Using her.
There was a better way to handle that, and he just did all the wrong steps.
Yeah.
But you know. It turned out not to be the boyfriend, but kind of like a director, producer.
Yeah, I was amazed how nice she was too.
Oh, Chizuru?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I would have flipped out and like cussed him out and be like, yo, never talk to me again, which he also predicted. But it goes to show that Chizuru is really like...
She likes him.
Yeah, she likes him and she's like still humble, especially like in front of the public. Like she's not like throwing stuff at him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps her calm, and that actually shows like why she's the best at what she does in her rental service.
Yeah.
So that was very professional of her, but not my man here.
Well, the thing is that she's also playing with his heart too.
No, yeah,
because she says, don't take this as a like a gift. This is just because you needed it for your phone that was cracked.
Yeah, because you saved me and everything.
And it was a weird episode, but I kind of like, that was nice of her because, this is his first gift from a girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
it's sweet.
Yeah, it was sweet, but at the same time, you're still creepy in the beginning, though.
Yeah, bro. You shouldn't, if anything, this should be the last thing you really talk to.
Yeah, do not do that again, man.
Yeah, that's no points for you, bro.
Yeah.
If anything, this points.
Yeah.
God.
But yeah, that was this episode.
This episode was weird, man.
Yeah.
Did not like it. Hopefully, no more of this. But I mean, our man's been like that though. Like when he's like,
I know
doing the nasty.
I know that, but you didn't have to continue stalking her.
Yeah, that was not the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was Rent a Girlfriend. Honestly, creepy, but hopefully we get more into Chizuru and Ruka.
Yeah.
Next anime we have is Platinum End, episode 20. And this episode kind of took things super fast, actually. So last episode we were talking about Susumu getting shot right in the chest. And, some anime you might think, they got shot. It's okay. They're going to make it. No, straight up, like, he was dying. And the Professor Kenpachi, also known as Professor Yoneda, shoots him with the white arrow, and he basically collects his white arrow that originally belonged to Metropolitan. So now he's straight up in possession of not one white arrow but two white arrows and everything else that Metropolitan did. So now, given that the situation has tightened up a lot and like we don't know kind of what's going on, legit anything can happen. Yoneda, either he is on the side of, making Mirai the next god, or maybe he doesn't care about that. Maybe he's going to kill him. We don't know. What we do know is that we did get like backstory because we find out that the special agent, the Japanese agent that's, taking care of, Mirai and all the other god candidates, he actually went to school with Yoneda back in high school. He actually wanted to be his friend and everything. And it turns out that Yoneda is actually like really good at what he does. Like he's really good at running and he's really good at academics as well. But we find out that Yoneda actually, he wants to help humanity, but he is completely, does not want to interact with anyone. He wants to be on his own. He doesn't want friends. He wants to do everything peacefully. And he was only in high school for like 2 weeks ever. He never attended elementary school and he never attended middle school. The reason being is because those forms of education, I guess in Japan, you don't necessarily need to be present in order to actually, enjoy it or whatever. So that's interesting. But given that, all that, there's also the matter of, him being famous, which kind of because of the fact that Yoneda's a huge prodigy and everything like that, we find out that he became famous and he wanted, with getting invited to parties, Nobel Peace Prizes, all that stuff, all the accolades that Yoneda was getting to him. This is something that he did not want. He wanted to just lead like a quiet life while helping humanity. But with all that fame and notoriety and all that stuff, like it was got to him, and he wanted to kill himself, like straight up, like overdosing on like a bunch of pills and wanted to kill himself. And that was the moment where his angel showed up to say, you've been chosen as a god candidate. That was a very insightful backstory, but it's kind of dumb at the same time because it's like, granted, like everyone's different, but like it kind of shows that like, oh, this guy, he got made into this god candidate because of the fact that like, he wanted to kill himself due to the fact that he was getting too popular. But I guess, everybody kind of has their own criteria. Like he's super different. He's super weird. He's super different. So that's kind of the thing I guess they were trying to convey, which makes sense, I guess, question mark, but, but it kind of leaves everything kind of like in an enigma because, he straight up just says that, okay, I don't believe in angels. I think angels are a farce, like we got to prove that these are creatures, what these creatures are. And on top of that, what kind of makes this situation worse is that Nakaumi, the suicidal kid, he is absolutely starstruck by the fact that Yoneda is actually here and he's a god candidate. So he actually goes with him instead of Mirai and them. And Yoneda shoots him with a red arrow, so he's basically like completely infatuated, even though he already was. But it's kind of like that little security, I guess. The little backup just in case. But yeah, he got shot with the red arrow, and he straight up just like, just kill me. I want to die anyway. You have the right arrow. You can kill me. You're allowed. You can kill me. And Yoneda's like, I know you're okay with dying, but you know what? I'm gonna give you this white arrow. So yeah, so now we find out that he not only has the white arrow, he has 2 white arrows. He gave his other white arrow over to Nakaumi. And on top of that, we also find out that apparently Nase, Mirai's angel, when she caught Mirai from committing suicide, from falling and everything, and she carried him, that's apparently a big deal because angels apparently cannot be able to interact with any human being or anything within the human world at all. So that little bit that Nase did apparently is a huge, huge, huge deal regarding not only Nase's special, unique ability to interact with humans, but just Nase herself in general. So there's a lot of like speculation as to kind of like what her deal is and kind of like what the deals of angels are. Again, no crazy fights other than the fact that Susumu died and like everybody else has to go to hiding. But now we only have like 5 candidates left, one of which is just straight up like, gets shot with the red arrow, and he was about to die too. But thankfully, like Nakaumi's angel was like, I'm disappointed. I wanted my kid to win, and I wanted him to be God, but you're about to kill him. So yeah, I'm kind of upset. I don't want him to die. And I guess that's what changes his mind. So like I said, anything can happen. Mirai and them, they don't know kind of what his whole deal is. It kind of shifts like a different type of like, I wouldn't say antagonist because we don't even know what he even wants to do. But it's just like so many questions now that we don't know exactly where Yoneda wants to take everything or what he has. But clearly he has the advantage because he has everything. He originally already had a special type angel, and he already had all that. But on top of that, he won everything that Metropolitan already won, and he has a lackey that he gave the white arrow to. So anything can happen. We'll see. There's only like 3 more episodes left, and we're reaching the end game. We're reaching that final point. So we'll see where this goes.
Up next, we have Lupin Part 6, Episode 20.
Episode 20.
And this time, this story is about Fujiko.
And this is a weird episode.
It was really weird. Obviously, coming from, the Zenigata blame to this.
Oh, man. That was the worst time to leave that story in the cliffhanger.
Oh, yeah. That cliffhanger was... Damn.
Yeah, but... But I guess with this episode, we get introduced to a new character, which I thought was a returning character because I've never seen Lupin Part 4.
She acted like
Like she has history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, who is
Amelia.
this? Yeah. So
It probably is, but we don't know.
I want to imagine that like if she's a returning character, she's probably a returning character from like a weird like one-off episode. I think
maybe
either like a one-off episode or a special maybe.
That or this episode takes place during that time.
But again, big but here. There is you're right though. It could be like a prequel maybe.
Yeah.
But like I said, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
exactly. So yeah, we got introduced to Amelia, which cute design with her little heart tattoo kind of.
Yeah.
And
Has history with Fujiko.
Yeah, just seeing more Fujiko is cool.
Yeah.
Her being the main.
Being in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eating big burgers.
Big burgers.
Oh, man.
One was a big burger.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I guess Fujiko and Amelia have history of like doing those gigs or whatever, and she always ends up going south because she's terrible at planning. She ain't no Lupin.
I felt sorry for Lupin, man. he was going on a date, and then all of a sudden he got stood out.
He got stood out.
Hey man, what you think about his foot typing?
His foot typing was on point. That was crazy. He was so excited that my man was able to like type super fast with his toe.
Both his toes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was gross. But yeah, it was an interesting episode with just how going back with Amelia, they have the history.
And
That was crazy too. The
Dick
whole
Grayson?
fact. Yeah.
Yeah. Dick Grayson.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
The baddie.
the baddie of the freaking episode, which it's funny how he got the brand. It just fell on him. The first encounter. I was like, oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
And then freaking David was like, oh, that's him, bro. I was like, really? He was like, yeah. And then it ended up being him again.
it
I was
is,
like, man.
What, you didn't miss him?
No, I didn't.
Aw, come on.
But yeah, I guess he was involved with a hidden cult organization.
13.
Cause he's a weird man.
Very
Weirdo.
weird, man. His branding fetish is too strong.
Yes, he wants to own everything, and everything needs to be branded. But they did explain. Lupin did explain that this organization is involved in all sorts of messed up stuff:
Yes.
human trafficking, organ trafficking, human taxidermy, all kind of messed up stuff.
All the dark world stuff that everyone likes to hide about.
Yes.
And I like how Lupin ends up destroying him in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ends up stealing all his money.
Yeah.
Steal his money and he burned the place.
Oh yeah.
Especially
because
him
this
inside.
guy was completely
Whack. Like crazy whack.
like the definition of human trash.
He was trash. The
And then
lowest of the low.
when we find out exactly what his ties to Amelia are too.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the friends died as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they were all forced into child labor camps
Yeah.
and died.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and the fact that she was living in a perfectly good home, but because she was she was kidnapped as a kid from this organization, she got put into an orphanage.
I like that part when she had her revenge. She was like,
Yeah.
this is my friend right here, and this one too, and this one. You don't even remember their names. I'm gonna shoot you with my little gun.
Yeah.
But
Ah,
Fujiko's like, no, don't do it.
because
Can I say it?
Go ahead.
Amelia was pregnant.
Oh no.
Oh God! And how do we know? It was hinted out the whole episode.
Yeah, Fujiko, got everything. Like she knew.
Fujiko's so smart.
when you held your belly,
Yeah,
it wasn't to look cool.
no, it wasn't to dodge the branding machine.
And then of course when she ate the burger,
Yeah,
had-
she was eating a lot.
Yeah, she had a double burger.
while Fujiko had a small
Angus
burger.
steak,
Yes.
patties, large fries, and a milkshake. I was like,
Jeez.
damn, girl. That girl know how to eat. Step your game up, Fujiko. Although, she looked really good as a nun. Could have fooled me.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Amelia's pregnant, and she was feeling up all over Fujiko, making Lupin jealous.
Yeah, I feel like jealous. Not jealous. Lupin's been out of these a few episodes now.
I think it's mostly because of the one-offs.
Yeah.
The one-offs and also the last episode because that one was mostly on Zenigata and his team,
squad.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why would Lupin save him?
Yeah.
But yeah,
I still can't wait for next episode though.
yeah, especially with the cliffhanger last week. You know,
Yeah.
we gotta get the message.
Are we gonna get a? Is it gonna continue or are
I
we
think.
gonna?
Well, we already have
another one off.
Another one-off.
Another one.
so.
Ah.
But no, I love the fact that like going back to the whole like Amelia's child thing. Like we actually get to see the child.
Yeah, adorable baby.
Yeah, Daddy Fujiko.
Yeah, Daddy Fujiko.
That's why I feel like this might have been the past because I'm like, how does this all happen like within a year or two or
In minutes.
yeah, in minutes.
Within a decently convenient 24-minute
She look
episode.
the baby looks like it's already 2 years old or something or one.
Davy. Oh yeah, I forgot that was
Oh yeah, their code.
that was their girl code.
Yeah,
Davy.
that was their safe word.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Was this Fujiko X Amelia?
Heck yeah, bro.
But yeah.
But yeah, that was the episode. Very cool to see Fujiko in the main spotlight and the new character. But we'll see what the new one-off is next week or continue the story.
Yes.
And the next show we have is Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2, episode 7 and 8, or also known as episode 82 and 83.
A twofer.
No twofer, because we don't goof, but hey, we're here now to make it up for the two-part special. And yeah, let's just start off with episode 82, or aka episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
And Annie's back. And
Yes, Annie's back and completely. Well, I wouldn't say lost because she's actually been keeping up with what's going on through.
I thought she was
Yeah.
gonna be menacing, but I guess since she's been in the icicle, yeah, she's
crystal, yeah, she's been crystallized, but since that broke off because of Aaron's rumbling, yeah, she's out, but she's weak as an old lady.
yeah, because you've been stuck like a crystal for like how many years? And like
Four.
you got no practice. Yeah, you got no practice, and everything's just coming back to you. So I imagine her being like that. I like when Hitch is like, it's like I'm being hugged by an old lady. But yeah, Annie meets up with Hitch, and they got basically
we got the flashback
basically
yeah.
of her story.
backstory with Annie, because we never got it. She was always a mystery, a blur.
Yes,
And
And
her, if anything, her backstory is simple.
very simple.
She grew up as a
Orphan.
hmm And she got raised to become a born killer,
A warrior.
A warrior.
kind of like Jason Bourne.
That dad was dumb though.
The dad was dumb. I guess maybe like later in life he was like, don't do what I told you. You're not meant to be a killer, Annie.
Even though I raised you to be one.
Exactly. Annie, are you okay?
Oh jeez.
Bringing that old meme back.
Exactly. But yeah, it was interesting to see Annie, because to be honest, I've completely forgotten about her. Like except for like the times they show her in the crystal. So it's like, seeing her was like kind of refreshing.
Not just the crystal, but also just in flashbacks also, because she's highly prevalent in like Reiner's flashbacks as well.
Yeah. Because she'll always punk on him.
Yeah.
Which we'll get later on to that. But yeah, that situation's happening. Flock being a menace, being
Oh, absolutely.
a demon to this Jaegerist, now at full power at this point.
Yeah.
It's scary, man. It's like,
And then at the end, of course, we find out Levi's alive.
I mean, that's kind of everyone expected that though.
yeah,
Especially when Flock was trying to affirm, it's like, what, is he alive? Is he dead? And Hanji did something.
yeah, Hanji goat. But yeah, man, freaking Flock with the Jaegerist threatening and then convincing Jean to join him. I was like, what? Jean? No.
Well, I mean, with John, it's mostly to do with like him thinking of like, oh man, I can finally go back to that life I wanted to leave. You know, less a simple life. So it's just kind of loops back to what John already like always wanted from this.
Flog gave me those. Oh, well, I guess later on in the next episode is more. He gave me more vibes of Hitler.
Oh yeah.
Oh dang.
Or just any kind of like dictator that
Yeah.
just rose to power kind of thing. It's like, oh, we'll bring back the Eldian the Eldian race.
Yeah. Cause man, Flock menace, but yeah, that was a big deal, and he was trying to get Mikasa to join us, and Mikasa's like, "F you."
No, and it's crazy too. In this episode as well, you see even though Aaron's on the islander side, he killed a lot of people in the
just the
within
debris
the walls.
alone. Just the debris alone from the rumbling happening. It's just it knocked a lot of debris all around and basically crushed everyone's homes. Like it was like the damage from that was even worse, arguably, than when Reiner and his team first came into the island that many years ago.
Yeah.
Like it's insane.
But yeah, that's pretty much for episode 7, I think, right?
No, there's one more thing I wanted to bring up.
Oh, okay.
With Armin, like
He lost it.
trying to figure everything together. What's the next move? What's the next plan to like even Mikasa like pushing his buttons? And he's like, "Yo, what are we gonna do, Armin? Like, what should I do?" And then he snaps, bro. He's like, "I don't know, Mikasa. I don't know. Like, y'all chose wrong." And like it ties back to part 2 of season 3. It was like when that choice happened. Like I felt like y'all should have chose, Commander Erwin to be here instead of me. But now I'm here and I don't have the answers.
Yeah.
So all that pressure's like getting to him. But hey, Armin never gives up and he tries his best, man.
Yep.
So I just wanted to point that out because that was a good scene. And I felt for him. I was like, damn, man, you gone through a lot. Very much. And but yeah, now moving on to the newest episode.
The latest one that we saw.
Episode 8, also known as episode 83. And yes, we now see Hanj, killing her remaining scouts and like the betrayers.
You can tell that she wasn't. You can tell that she was. That she did that with a heavy heart too.
Yeah, man, that was like just like it's a subtle scene, but it's so much impact to like to grasp for her. And I was like, damn, I'm sorry.
That sucked.
It sucked, yeah, but it's like
at that point, I felt like they're like, oh, we're on our own at this point.
Like she gives her like when she's talking to herself next to Levi, he's like, I don't know what's right anymore. Like I feel like we're gonna be refugees no matter what at this point. We're gonna be the ones in prison.
And I guess this happened before Eren did the thing, huh?
Oh, when she was killing the remaining scouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Oh no! Oh yeah, because then when
Eren,
the dream happened, they were there as well.
And Levi's like, what?
Where's Zeke?
Murder him. Where's that son of a gun?
But yeah, freaking Levi has Leatherface.
He's got scars.
He got a lot of scars
all over his face, missing a couple fingers too. Like it's been rough for our boy Levi.
And
did
he should eat Falco if anything.
Did he lose his legs? Or no? That were covered.
No, I don't think he has. I don't think nothing happened to his legs that I know of. It's just his fingers and his face. Luckily, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Hanj meets up with the cart titan and the commander, and like they're gonna kill her, but she's like, whoa. The enemy, my enemy, is also my friend.
Like, I see you wanted to take down Aaron. Well, guess what? We're in the same team too then.
And I know this is a weird reference, but it's definitely this moment is when it's Modern Warfare 2 when Captain Price and the other bad guy are teaming up to take down Shepard. If you guys know, you guys are awesome. But yeah, you know that whole saying of the enemy of my enemy being my friend.
That's an actual quote in real life.
That's
No, yeah. No, yeah. So like, it's cool to see that, but it's just like how we got there is like, damn. but yeah, now we got to see Connie.
Oh well, I guess the only thing I'm curious, I'm like, is Zeke still alive in a way? Because he said it's inside Aaron. I guess it's weird. I don't know. That was a weird when he brought Zeke in.
I think Aaron has Zeke because he's using Zeke.
Yeah.
For the founding. So maybe he has him like attached to him, maybe like
Because the founding, you're right though, because the founding titan wouldn't work without someone of royal blood.
Mhm.
That's why it's almost like there's almost no point of someone without royal blood to even have the founding titan in the first place.
So I don't think that. Well, at least I don't think Levi is trying to kill Aaron. He just wants to kill Zeke. I think for now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Levi said that his purpose in life is basically to just kill Zeke.
He wants that run back and to finish it finally.
Yeah. This would be like what, like the fourth encounter?
Yes. Hey, so far it's been 2-1, so
No man, it's been multiple L's for
unless
Levi.
you really want to count, 0-3, because Levi still loses at the end.
Oh yeah, he doesn't get his actual like revenge.
Yeah.
That's true.
So yeah, but yeah, back to what I was saying. Now we get to see Connie, talk to himself. I was like, am I really going to sacrifice this kid for my mom to become a human?
Mm-hmm.
And it was
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, man.
It really like built up the character even more now in general. Because at before I really didn't care for Connie a while back, of course. But now that we got more story and more conversation with him, it started building more with him, and I really enjoyed that for the guy and John as well.
Because like the group of like what we followed in the beginning, like Connie was like an extra, to be honest.
Yeah.
He was very like, he didn't stick out, but like, he is the last remaining. So if anything, he's now like more important than anyone at this point, like just being the group. Because Aaron does care about Connie in a way, right?
Yeah.
He cares for the OG team.
Exactly. So he's now part of the big piece.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, freaking Armin and damn, I'm forgetting her name.
Annie?
No, not Annie.
Mikasa?
When they got to the village.
Oh,
Gabby?
Gabby?
Yeah, there you go, Gabby.
Really?
I was having brain fart, sorry.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, they got to the village and they're like, "Yo, give us Falco back," and it's like, "No, I'm gonna give it to my mom." He's like, "What the hell's going on?"
No, that face that Connie give when Falco asked him like, "Oh, you're gonna feed me to her." I'm like, "No, I just want you to brush your teeth." I was like, "Oh God, the face he made too, man. This is disturbing."
Terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was kind of nasty.
he gave me the Titan look, man.
It reminded me of Yellen face. But yeah, freaking Armin pulling a freaking bold move. I don't know if he planned it, like he just wanted to die at that point.
He gave me that Aaron move, I guess. When he saved Armin, that scene where he was gonna get eaten by the Titan, Armin, and then Aaron just jumps in and pushes him to the side. Remember? Kind of gave me the same vibe.
Yeah.
This is like season 1. Remember when Aaron got Aiden? It kind of gave me that same vibe.
Yeah.
So I feel like this kind of gave me the same it gave me the same feeling, I guess, that moment as well. I don't know. That's how I looked at it.
I could see that, because I don't like, it was it would have been weird if it went the other way, like he did die getting eaten.
Oh,
and
I
then
know.
his mom was the colossal titan.
That would have been wild.
That would have had a big mama.
Yeah, exactly. She would have been the bomb. But it didn't happen. Connie's still, he's still the good guy. But I mean, if anyone in his situation, you would have done it too. Like, I want to save my mom too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not wrong. It's just at the time and place, like, we can't do that, bro. We need Falco, if anything. But yeah, they all lived, and Connie's like, "Yo, let's go form the Avengers."
Oh, well, then they found Annie.
Yeah,
The whole
by
comedic
accident.
Yeah.
That was so funny the way they did it too.
Yeah, they all had pies.
Yeah.
Big pies, just chilling like it was a normal day. And Annie just stuffing her face. I was like, girl, what the hell are you doing?
I was with Connie too. I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah, it's like it's weird seeing that from her.
It's a nice reunion.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
Very weird way.
But yeah, with them being together, and then Hitch got the end of the stick and she got left behind because she was like, yo, I found Armin and Connie. We're gonna go do some plans and deuces. Thanks for hearing me out, your gloomy roommate.
Hey, thanks for hearing my TED talk.
Yeah. So I guess we won't see Hitch anymore. She didn't die. Oh, and question. Well, the whole Mikasa getting her scarf back. Who was that girl?
I don't know. I thought it was Historia at first.
Me
But,
too.
like, it's not her.
Yeah, I was like, there's
Well,
no way
I think
she's
it's one of those characters way back, I guess, that they used to talk to each other.
Maybe we'd have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys know, let us know.
Let us
Because
know.
I was like, who is this girl?
Well, she
Why
was
she know me?
of course she
Why
was
she know
the one that was when she dropped, like, left the scarf behind. But other than that, I don't remember.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was a weird moment.
I don't know.
Give my scarf back though.
Yeah, she's like, give me my scarf, girl. Don't you know I got to form the Avengers?
Okay.
But yeah, then we go see Reiner, and back to what I was saying with the whole Annie. How Annie just roughhouse him. She kicks him. It's like,
Well,
hey, wake up.
Well, before that, no, I think wasn't that before the whole,
Yeah, oh, my bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole, the escape,
their escape? Yeah.
the plan, the smooth plan that they all came up with, and getting Yelena and, damn.
Onyo Capone.
Yes, thank you, Robbie.
I was terrified, bro. I thought he was gonna die.
I thought Jean did die.
I thought Jean was gonna kill him.
Oh, just push him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was like, damn, you gonna shoot him first, man? That's messed up.
Why is it messed up?
Cause, man, it was like what he said, I guess. He was like, man, he had a point though.
He did.
Yeah. Freaking Flock, man. Terrifying.
I wanted Flock dead though.
Me too, man. That man has escaped death just as much as Zeke.
Yeah.
True.
Freaking.
I wanted John to just point the gun towards, like, turn his hand to the other side and just blast him right then and there.
Right, 4
Yeah.
bullets.
You
Dang.
guys think Flock went too far?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
He was giving that Hitler speech.
Yeah. Remember when Flock was just known as that one dude that survived all those rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much he
Who knew?
changed, huh?
Yeah.
Good
Who knew he would be a menace to society?
Yeah. He should have died with those rocks.
For real.
Yep.
But yeah, interesting plan they came up with. I'm glad. And it was cool too. They got supplies too and all that stuff. That way they could survive by themselves. And in the car, but I wonder who saw them leave. When Annie catches a glimpse of someone on the window, and they're like, someone's watching us. I was like, I wonder who that was. I thought it was like Hitch or something, but I could be wrong.
Just have to find out.
Yeah, we'll find out next week. But yes, now to the final scene, my favorite scene of this whole episode.
A lot of people's favorite scenes, yeah.
Yeah, Annie wakes up Reiner.
Wake up, soldier.
He was like, "Get up, loser." And he's like, "What's going on here?" And then they say the thing, "We got a world to save, baby."
Reminds me of the cyberpunk thing, Wake up, samurai.
Wake up, samurai. Yeah. It's like that too. But like I said throughout this whole, episode, reminded me of the Avengers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna get memed, but I could be wrong.
And Reiner's like, "What is happening here? You're here, and you're here."
Like Reiner acting like he woke up from the crystal himself.
Dorothy over here.
Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. God.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, right? You guys have more to add?
No. Can't wait for next week, man.
Yeah, can't wait.
I can, but yeah.
All right, me and Omar. Can't wait.
Okay, if someone can't wait, then someone has to wait, right?
Damn. Good quote of the day. But yeah, that was Attack on Titan, episode 7, 8, or episode 82 and 83. And that's going to wrap up this podcast for this week. And if you made it this far listening, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys listening this far. It really shows that you guys really like hearing us. And like always, we have social medias. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. And then also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff on YouTube. And for now, I've been your host, Omar.
And this is David.
And we'll hopefully see you guys next week. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.